Success, first of all, is defined by... Hey, welcome back to Rock Your Best Vocals, where your best keeps getting better. I'm your host, Jim Chandler, a professional singer for over 30 years and a professional vocal coach for over 20 years. Why do I start off with that? Because it helps people who are new to understand that I'm legit. I've been around. I mean, me just saying that doesn't really prove anything. So I'll put a little link up here, I think it is, just for... you can see me perform live so that you know that kind of whatever. I'm legit to whatever capacity. What does it take to make a successful singer? It only really takes three things. And the first thing is really the most important. And this is very near and dear to me because I've gone through a lot in my life. And lately, life has been lifing me upside the head a lot. I won't get into all the details, but I've gone through a lot with my voice over the last couple of years. I had the C19 thing in December of 2021, destroyed my voice because I was very sick for like 6 weeks. I couldn't get off the couch. I was just completely dead, coughing up blood and everything. But anyway, I got over that, and then my voice was just destroyed from that for a long time. Being a professional singer, that destroyed me because I was losing gigs because I couldn't get my voice back. I could sing, and then I would destroy my voice trying to sing in a way that I remember my body from before COVID and the lockdown and everything. My body was trying to sing in that same way, but it couldn't for some reason. My muscles had all atrophied and everything like that. So I'm getting to the first thing here in a minute. I'm just kind of trying to give you a little bit of a background to let you know that this is one of the reasons that I have achieved a certain level of success. People can say, people can come on and say, well, you're not a success. Well, success, first of all, is defined by you. What is success to you? What does that mean to you? What does vocal success mean to you? Some people want to tour the world and record over 40 albums and do whatever. Anyway, I'm kind of like jesting there a little bit, but some people want that level of success, and other people just want to be able to sing karaoke and not get booed off the stage. That doesn't matter to me at all, being a vocal coach. Whatever success means to you is what I want to help you achieve. So that's I'm kind of jumping the gun telling you that I can help you achieve whatever level of success that you want to achieve, because I've achieved a level of success that is comfortable for me. Is not comfortable, but it's what I want to achieve. The first thing that you need to become a successful singer, whatever success means to you, is a burning desire to achieve that. I mean, an obsession to the level of I'm not going to give up until I reach whatever success with my voice that I want to achieve. Whatever sounds I want to achieve with my voice, I'm not going to give up until I get that. You have to be relentlessly pursuing that to the point of almost for me, I could say there's a massive amount of frustration that I've gone through over the last few years to try and get my voice back to where it was before. Frustration, tears, near that sort of level of severe depression over I would do a gig and I just go the gig was okay. No one was going, you suck, man, blah, blah, blah. But it was I knew that I could sing better. I knew because I could sing better before. I knew it just wasn't getting back to the way it was. Part of the reason was because unbeknownst to me, after COVID, and what caused the thing was what caused the hoarseness in my voice and my inability to get my voice back the way it was before was something I had no idea. I couldn't control. It was my thyroid had basically it was a hypothyroidism. I got Hashimoto's, and I'm not saying this for sympathy or whatever, but what I'm saying is something that I could not control. It's it was a health issue that was completely beyond anything I could even understand or comprehend. But it left me with like zero energy all the time. Like I'd go do the gig and then I'd come home and I'd just fall asleep. I'd walk the dog and I'd come home and I'd just be asleep on the couch. There was like no energy. And doing a 2-hour gig, dancing around and singing for 2 hours, you could imagine like that was just like draining me. It was just killing me and like trying to get my body to work. And that is the second thing that you need is support. You need your body to have strong support. And my body was not strong as a result of the COVID and the Hashimoto's. And even though I was able to get it to a certain level, but you know, for singing, just for doing the gigs, that was it. Like I was like, it was like that was me like running a marathon or something like that. It took that much out of me to use support in a way that I could sing, because with the Hashimoto's, like I shouldn't even been able to do anything that I was able to do. But by the miracle of God, I was able to accomplish, you know, doing a 2-hour gig, dancing around, everything like that, even though I was completely exhausted, and using support. So that's the second thing you need is strong support. You need to build all the muscles. You need to understand everything. So you could sit there and you could sing falsetto. You could sing fine without support, but it's going to sound weak. You sound like I'll take you. Wait, sorry. I'm trying to just use an example of Bruce Dickinson singing The Trooper. You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too. You'll pull your musket, but I'll run you through. You know, that's falsetto, and you could sing, and you could sing that on the mic, but you'd be in pitch. Not to say that I was in pitch. I don't like if I wasn't, whatever. It's live. And but if you don't sing with support, it's going to sound very weak. But if you sing with support, it's going to sound more like. And now I'm just kind of doing this off the cuff, so forgive me, like not warming up or anything like that to sing this. So, you'll take my life, but I'll take yours too. So I'm using more support, and it's going to sound a bit more legit, more like a chesty resonance in it than just singing, you'll take my life, but I'll take yours too. Very falsetto, as opposed to like with some support. Yeah. You can even push a little bit more into it to get a bit more of that chesty, beefy sound and some distortion with it. So you need support, and what I'm offering is down below. There's a course called Singing Support Secrets. I'm giving it away. I don't know for how long I can give it away for free until I reach the end of it, but like loads of people taking it, loads of people love it, loads of people say that it's actually, the majority of the people say it's worth $200. I think that's what the majority, I don't know. I should put up the things or whatever, but loads of people have found it beneficial. It's for free. Try it out. There's a link down below. Try it and see if it works for you. Let me know. Give me some feedback in there. I'd really appreciate that. I'd love to hear the feedback because it helps me to make it better. One of the things that I'm going to add in there to make it better is to how to apply that support to a song. Kind of like the way I demonstrated it here, but I'm going to do a follow-up video there to show you how to use that support in singing a song so it kind of makes more sense. They kind of pull it all together. But all of the exercises that are in that course, and it's a very short course, it's only 3 videos. Well, actually, those are the 3 main videos. And then there's some other follow-up videos there. But like, take it. It's for free. It's my gift to you because I know that like whatever you're singing, you can sing better with support. So I would love for you to take that. I just want to help people sing better. Like that's all I want to do in life is to help people to reach success with their voice. And that brings me to the third point. The third thing that you need to succeed in singing is some sort of feedback. And please, God, don't go to Reddit or somewhere like that to get feedback, because you can receive a lot of venomous replies about your voice. Now, sometimes people are very supportive, and that's cool. I really love that. But there can be a lot of people saying, giving negative feedback. And a lot of times it's very amateur feedback. And I've seen a lot of stuff on Reddit. People just don't know what they're talking about. No offense to you if you're on Reddit and blah, 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 and you're trying to give some feedback. I appreciate people that are actually trying to help people. But there is a lot of bad advice on Reddit. So if you're going on there and you're putting an example of you singing up there, you may not get, you probably won't get professional feedback. Now, professional feedback means that there's somebody who has experience that knows what you're doing wrong, say wrong, but knows what you can do to improve your voice to get the sounds that you want from your voice. And so that's the third thing that you need is professional feedback. Somebody who is an experienced vocal coach and somebody who is an experienced live singer will help, because you can get feedback from a voice teacher or something like that. But when it's a voice teacher and they're just playing piano in their spare bedroom or whatever, and they're teaching people over Zoom or whatever, and they're in their spare bedroom and they're teaching, but they're not performing stuff live, it's almost like, it's just a step above, in my opinion, okay, going from Reddit to just somebody who doesn't perform live, because there's a big difference between performing live and just singing stuff in your bedroom. And if you're a professional singer, I would appreciate if you can leave comments below to let other people know how much of a big difference it is. When you think you're going to go and sing like over a mic and sing, "You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too," because you're singing on pitch in your bedroom, and it's to you like you kind of go, okay, that sounds cool. When you go on stage singing live with a band, it's just going to sound so weak coming out over the system. If the rest of your band is like pumping out the jams, but you're singing like in this weak head voicey, a mix or whatever you want to call it, but is that kind of like head voice really? It's like, it's a connected, it's not falsetto like, "You'll take my life and I'll take yours too." That's falsetto, really airy. "You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too." That's head voice because it's a connected. But without that support, you're not going to get that full sound that's going to really sound well with a band. It's almost in the case of like, I watch a lot of opera singers on YouTube because I'm fascinated with a lot of things, and a lot of stuff does not apply to rock singing. But one of the things it does is the fact that, support. Those guys really, like opera people, really talk about support a lot. That's the one thing. That's the basis of everything with opera singing. Why? Because they have to sing over an orchestra, and you have to project out over that orchestra to fill the hall. So if you're singing with a band, granted, you have a microphone and you have a PA that's supposed to be doing all the work, but if you're not projecting a powerful sound even into the microphone, it's just going to sound like a loud, weak sound. That falsetto-y type, head voice, but it just sounds, "You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too." Very weak. Instead of, like I said, instead of like, "You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too." There's a little bit, I'm adding a little bit of support in there. Anyway, the thing is, that's what makes the difference in singing live. So if you get a professional vocal coach that actually sings live as well, then that's going to be your best bet. If you want to get to that level to sing, on stage with a band, so on and so forth. If you want to get to that level, great. So that's why I'm here, is to offer, if that's something that, like, if you want to reach out to me, like, you can book a free 15-minute consultation. There's a link to that down below. There's also a link to another course that I have down below, but I won't get into that. Like, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm trying to give you stuff. I'm trying to give you the 3 things that you need to become a successful singer. Actually, said 4. The first thing, the first thing is really to define what success is. See that in your mind and go, okay, that's what I want to go after. And anyway, I hope this has helped you. Rock your best vocals where your best keeps getting better. See you on the next one.